Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Price action on the Solana chart has become increasingly slow. We can still see here a potential diagonal pattern that's unfolding, for which we would see a clearer or like to see a clearer wave 4 and eventually a wave 5 that will likely send us to $100 plus. In the meantime, we're dealing here with the question if the third wave is still extending or if the third wave already finished here around the 15th and 16th of November. This is the question we deal with on the shorter time frame. Bigger picture, nothing affected really. The idea of a clearer wave 4 and then a wave 5 is still the primary scenario before looking at a potentially more substantial top. Again, I labeled that as a B wave. Doesn't mean we go to new bear market lows, but it means a more substantial pullback should happen after we've seen 5 waves up into the $100 region. That is currently what we see as most likely scenario. And within this scenario, there are 2 pathways that we're tracking. In one pathway, which is currently still in control, but is starting to lose control, one more extension is being looked for. So basically, the assumption here in a scenario in which the third wave is still unfolding, we are tracking a potential 5-wave move to the upside, ending diagonal to complete here wave 5 of 3. The thing is though, with this particular scenario, we have an ascending wedge pattern potentially, and that just broke. So we have a break out of this trend line to the downside. Fibonacci support, which I find more important, is not broken yet though, but it's starting to confirm a B wave top, which is the second scenario, which is gaining control, but that situation will get clearer with a sustained break below $61.60, because as long as the $61.60 level is holding, I can justify that this is still an unfolding 5-wave pattern in an ending diagonal to complete the third wave. Yeah. So the again question is the wave 3 still extending, or did it actually top here and the wave 4 is already unfolding? They are the 2 pathways I've been talking about. Mentioned yesterday that as long as we're holding above $61.60, I think the yellow count is in control. One more high. Below $61.60, the yellow count will lose control. It's not invalidation, but it's where probabilities are really significantly starting to shift. And it would put much more emphasis on the idea that wave C of 4 is already unfolding. So the pathway to the downside would be wave A, a high B wave, and then the C wave down. Or, and that's also a possibility for wave 4, that a triangle pattern is unfolding. A, B, C, D, E. Something like that is unpredictable though. So if it's chopping around a little bit, then this is likely a triangle. They are the clues we're waiting for. At the moment, I don't see a very clear trade setup, to be honest. I think it's waiting for clarity here. It's, in my opinion, either waiting for another extension to complete and then getting in on the wave 4 pullback, or letting that C wave just play out and getting in end of wave C for a trade of wave 5. They are the 2 pullback setups I see. But you know, you might not want to trade pullbacks. You might be a momentum trader or so. But then momentum is down at the moment, obviously. And also as a momentum trader, you might want to trade momentum in an impulse. I don't see an impulse here. So yeah, I think it's here maybe time to let it just do its thing and waiting for a bit of clarity, waiting for a good setup really. I mean, to be honest, this third wave is pretty much extended now. So from a reward to risk point of view, it's probably getting close to the end. As I said yesterday, it doesn't mean it's finished yet. It can still extend. Yeah, cryptos can always extend further. But the highest probability element of this rally, which is the third of a third here, this is done. Okay, so we're literally just maybe still completing the 5th wave. So it's all about trading the high probability elements of a move, in my opinion. Okay, I mean, you can get in on the low probability elements if you want to, but it just isn't the best position to be in, you know, at least that's my view. But yeah, I can only tell you what the levels tell us, and above 61.60, I will still watch for a move higher in wave 5. Below that, I will assume the C wave is in control. So it's literally just about understanding that we have two projections on the chart. One pointing us towards one more high into the region around maybe first $79.50 and then $93. And then down or more down directly, okay? And then we are watching the micro, which we're doing here on a daily basis at the moment, to understand which of the two is currently in control. And that's very dynamic. Okay, that's my update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.